Okay, guys. Last time out today. Under the Hood commentary. Final commentary. I'm going to call this one Hope. Even though it may look bad, and even though there's a lot of pain coming, the thing we have to remember is we are resilient people. We are all basically entrepreneurs. We're all basically into trade, like Park Road, permaculture, and others. We don't worry about these things because we're a nation of hardcore. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, not the trodden down cowards that can't take care of themselves. And I honestly believe we could do like the other nations. If it comes down to it, we could set up our own trade. We could set up our own alliances, set up our own roadside. In other words, just go back to the way it was when this nation was started. And I think people do that before they'd get hurt. That's a happy dog. All the neighbors love her. But we got a lot of very smart people in this country, not to mention the indigenous people, all the Native American tribes and all the things that they remember, all the skills they know. And just people, everyday country, you would be surprised what the people around you know that you never found out about until it comes down to the pen. That you hope is people, not governments that tie people down or imprison people in velvet chains, I like to call them, all these fake false promises of unrealistic ideals that can't be had. You can't regulate what people do with religion. All you do is set up for things like the bloody revolution we had in the beginning from Britain. That was what that was from that kind of religion that you're trying to reinstate. And that's all they can ever do, over and over, over and over. But that's the hope, is not a government, not an authority, but the people themselves, their ingenuity. That's what makes this nation. And that's where authoritarians mess up every time. Some nations are just like Russia, just got set up in that and they can't get out of it because it'd be a bloody revolution like we had to begin with, and people just don't have the stomach for that no more. Fortunately, in this nation, we have a constitution that they broke about every law of it. And as far as I can see, and most other people can see, and those laws will save us. They have over and over. This is not the first authoritarian rule attempt. I mean, they went at it with everything. They come at this time, years of studying, seeing what went wrong with all the others. They watched what happened in Switzerland, and they tried to figure out a way to counter that. Well, here's what you cannot counter, especially with a woman. Now, look, I don't know a lot about women. I know they're a lot like us men, and I know one thing: you make them mad, and you got a mess on your hand. And if you notice, these women are pretty mad. I don't think there's anybody out there that can blame them for it, for what's been done to them these last 50 years. So, well, actually, for a lot longer than that. There's always had this, for some reason in Christianity, man's had this, well, we know what it is because we went over that in Roman Empire and false gods and all that. But they always want to make a woman a servant. Why would you want to make somebody, like people of color, smart people, very intelligent, don't care what race they are, but somehow they got to be turned into servants, right? Always. And that's the pecking order. But we have a new hope now. We have a new era. because they expose themselves, and we have a hope of changing this. And even when they come apart and come undone, their system leaving be the best thing for us, where we can create a world worth living in once more, and don't have to listen to the towering stuff we've heard now for years, 12 years or longer now. Goodness, it's time for a break from this mess. It's been intense all these years. And it's failing, of course, but most of us are sick of it. Sick of the nonsense. What do you want, buddy? We done checked the mail. We're not. He wants to go check his mail. We done checked the mail. What people really want is to live their lives and be left alone, and don't need a huge government made up of religions and corporations pretending to be a government. And that's pretty much what we have at this point in time. And everybody sees the truth in it now. All the lies and all the bravado just come down to one thing. Just fallible man doing his thing, messing everything up for everybody, trying to blame somebody else because their bid for power and control fell apart again. Yeah, a day come when that'll never happen again. That's what we wait on. But until then, we got the hope of each other. And when we can be each other and not me against you, then probably got something. Alright guys, next video.